This was my little campground last night, and this is the trail this morning, and look what's on my front door. The incredible views of Mount Jefferson. You can probably just make it out through the trees there, and sunrise is just happening, and the sky looks utterly beautiful. Good morning! I have had some absolutely amazing views last night and this morning of Mount Jefferson. Oh, it honestly took my breath away. Last night as I was heading down towards camp, watching the sunset and all the colours on the mountain with all the snow, it was utterly incredible. And then this morning on obviously the east side, all the sky was red, and again it lit up Mount Jefferson from a different angle. It was absolutely beautiful. I wasn't expecting it at all. So something I am going to miss about trail is never knowing what's around the corner every single day. You can be walking along and think you know what's going to happen, and then probably a couple of miles later the whole scenery changes again. And it's incredible because I'll look back sometimes, like I was looking back at, you can't see it now because the trees are there, but I was looking back at Three Finger Jack thinking, gosh, I was at the opposite side of that yesterday, and now I've come all this way and I'm actually going to head round Mount Jefferson today. And it's incredible the mileage you cover, but every time I go around a corner there's something different that's unexpected. I don't always know what's coming up. I've not done all my research into what things look like, so everything's brand new, and I absolutely love that about being on the PCT. One thing I don't miss, well, I won't miss about being on the PCT is not being able to have my DSLR camera with me, because I'm using a little kind of compact Canon. It's a G7X that I use, a Power Shot, I think it is, Mark II, that's the one I use out here. And it's good, but the zoom factor on it is not very good. And obviously I dropped it, so it's a bit broken, and if I shine it too near the sun I get really bad reflections because I've damaged the lens, and the actual screen on it's cracked. It's a right little mess. But one thing I really wish I had on trail was my DSLR, my proper camera with all my different lenses, because the animals that I've seen out here have been incredible, but I just can't zoom in enough to get such, you know, the kind of picture that I want. I don't regret the decision not to bring my DSLR. If anyone's ever wondering about bringing one out here, the wait is not worth it, trust me. I'm glad I didn't bring it, but I can't say I don't miss it, because I do. I wish I had the quality of the images that provides compared to this camera. But no, if I did my time again, I still wouldn't bring it, because A, it would just get damaged. There'd get so much dust and mess in between the lenses with having to change it all the time. And when you're out here, you don't have time to take pictures really. A lot of the time it's point and shoot and then go, or you do a quick vlog, but it wouldn't justify its weight for the amount of times that I would have actually used it. But the odd occasions when I see things, I just think, wow, if I only had my camera, that would look amazing. And I forgot to tell you as well, a couple of days ago I saw a Sierra fox. It was incredible. It was, where would it have been now? It was when I didn't have my camera, typical. It was near Elk Lake Resort. It was just north of there, and it just crossed in front of me, and its tail was so striking. It looked like about that much of it had been dipped in white paint, and it was a dark grey colour. But it walked in front of me, stopped, looked at me, walked on a little bit, stopped, turned around and looked at me, and it did that about 3 or 4 times, and I just stood still watching it. I didn't even try and get my phone out to take a picture, you know, when you're just caught in a moment just staring at something. That was incredible. So today's nice and sunny. It was quite windy and cold this morning, so I didn't talk to you first thing. And I'm getting into a bit of patchy snow. I'm staying up at this high elevation for a little while. I think I'm at about 6,500 at the moment. And then this afternoon I should go downhill before my climb tomorrow up to the Mount Hood Wilderness area, and I think I get up to about 7,000. But the snow was pretty bad last night coming down the side of Three Finger Jack. It was very icy. What had happened is the snow on the trail It's on like a 45-degree angle, but it's frozen, so I was having to use my micro spike, so I didn't film a lot as I was going down because I was just trying to be safe and careful, and it was getting dark. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it won't be too bad today. I'm always trying to be positive. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be pretty bad, and going up round Mount Hood the day after that might be bad. And after that, I think I might be on the home stretch. I think it might get easier after that. So I think I've got a few tough days up ahead of me. But oh my gosh, we're looking at maybe 6 sleeps left on trail. So only about 7 days at the most, hopefully, left now. And then I get to go home. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to make the most of this week and enjoy as much of it as I can. But I'm ready for home because I'm tired. am having a pretty tough day out here today. It has been non-stop since I spoke to you earlier. The trail is crazy. There's so many snowdrifts that have come over onto it and caused like a 45-degree angle over the trail. Some of it's icy, some of it's loose snow, some of it's breaking up as I'm walking over, and it's just becoming a little bit unsafe. And now I've got this ahead of me. This is the trail. There's been loads of trees fallen down over it. I'm not quite sure what's happened, so I've got to make my way through that. And then I'm looking at tomorrow, and I'm going to get even higher in elevation, so I'm wondering if there's a way I can maybe come off a side trail and go round somehow. I don't know, but this is getting a little bit crazy. Oh, it is tough. It is tough. That's why I'm not talking much. I'm just concentrating, so please forgive me. But I'm going to see what I can do and see if I can get through this or not. Otherwise, I might have to head back and find another side trail off the PCT and get round it somehow. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go and see if I can get through. I got over the tree. I've been going for a little while longer, I'm just trying to keep warm. And now I need to get some water soon because I'll be getting to camp in a couple of hours. And it says there's going to be a stream there, but I've just crossed one stream and this is the problem I am now facing with water sources out here on the PCT. Yep, they're all completely freezing up. So, yep, that is my running stream that was on gut hooks. So I'm hoping when I get closer to camp there's one that's actually got water and not ice in it. It's getting pretty dark, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update that it's been kind of nice. I've not been in the snow for the last hour or two, and I'm probably only about an hour away from camp. I'm not quite sure why the camera's showing me like I'm really red. But yeah, it's pretty dark. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that when I get to where I'm heading to that the creek hasn't frozen too much, so I'm hoping to be able to get water when I get there. But it has been a little bit better this last few hours. I feel a bit calmer. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling a little bit nervous before hiking through all the snow and being on the edge of the path when there's quite a sharp drop off to the side, and then gripping on with my trekking poles and my micro spikes. I can't say I enjoy that side of it, but I've been looking at tomorrow. I've obviously got to go up in elevation quite a lot, but I've also been talking to Rec at home, who has found a few get out trails for me. I mean, it means going a long way round, but if I come across something tomorrow that I feel like I can't handle, then I know I can turn around, go back to where I'm camping tonight, and then get off trail by heading west. And there's a old forest road that I know I can get out on. It'll probably take me a day or two, but at least I've got a backup. So hopefully it won't be too dark when I get to camp and I can give you an update on the water situation. But for now, I'm just going to keep walking through the creepy dark forest.